is Friday the
15th.
15th.
I'll drink to that.
My sister's birthday.
Yes. Happy birthday, Julia.
Well, happy birthday, Julia, and 2 more days I'll be with you.
Yep. Julia's 60 years old today. So.
And now I can be 59 because I'm not allowed to
She's
be.
just a child.
I'm not allowed to be my age until after she
I
turns.
got clothes that are that old, Julia.
She lives up in Fallon, up with same town as Sandy and Mike Richard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
When
happy
did she
birthday.
move to
Julia.
Fallon?
They moved
About
up
2 or
there,
3 years ago.
Maybe more than that.
It might
It's
be.
been several
She
years.
lived in Manteca forever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
same as me. You know what? I think you're right because Mom's been gone for
I think
almost
they've been up there like 5
maybe
years.
4
or
or
more.
5 years. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we are here, and currently we are using the microphone off the phone. So Dad and I are going to speak up a little bit. We're still working on the sound thing, but we think we've got a solution, and hopefully.
The Apple Store can help us out.
Yeah, we're driving up to Vegas this weekend to talk to somebody at the Apple Store.
Yeah, but you have to make an appointment. You can't just walk in.
You can't just walk in there anymore like you used to.
Yeah, we went to all the trouble building the studio so we could record, and we do all the recording here.
No, we don't.
Just the lives.
Well, that's what I mean.
But yeah, the studio. Well, anyway. Yeah.
Anyway.
When we record out there, we don't use the iPhone. We use the camera, which we've got the mic all set up, and that never fails. It's just the
Gary Litchfield said he started taking grapeseed extract.
Ah, good for you, Gary.
Who did?
Gary Litchfield.
Great.
Good for you, Gary.
Hi, Miss Tessa.
Okay.
Yeah, keep in touch and let me know how that's working out, because it usually takes from 3 weeks to 5 weeks for it to really do good enough that you can tell. So anyway,
We
let
need
me
to
know.
get him a spinner. You notice how he's
I know.
pounding on
That's
the
why
table
I
all
moved
time?
the thing.
Yeah.
Really pound on
You
it.
always pound on the table.
Yeah, right. Go watch some of his videos. Anyway, all right. So, okay, let's get into it. We got a lot to go over tonight. We got a couple. First thing we're going to do is talk about the giveaways. Tonight's giveaways are really cool. They are gift certificates. So we have 2 gift certificates, both donated by Terry Lambert. And she donated a gift certificate for a fella and a gift certificate for a lady. So Vicki will be asking 2 different trivia questions here in a few minutes. One for a lady and one for a
Terry
gentleman.
just came on too.
Oh, terrific. So,
Thank you, Miss Terry.
Thank you, Terry. That is so sweet of you to donate $50 to give away to somebody else. That is really cool. So we love that. All right, so I've got a couple quick questions that I'm going to go over. Dad's got something that he's going to. You want to do yours first, or you want me to do mine first?
Well, we can split it up.
Okay, I'll do one, then
You do
yours.
one, and then
All
hand
right.
it over to me, and I'll do my presentation. And,
Okay,
Hi from Paris?
from Paris,
Yeah.
Paris, Texas.
I don't think so. Not with that name.
I know there's a Paris, Texas, isn't there?
No.
He didn't
There-
say Paris,
anyway,
Texas.
Maybe it's Paris, France. Well, hello.
Wonder what time it is in Paris, France.
It's gosh, probably 10 hours, maybe. I can't remember. I used to know that.
Well, it's a whole day different too, isn't it?
Oh, Arkansas.
Oh, Paris, Arkansas.
I didn't know that. He
Okay.
just said Paris.
Paris, Arkansas.
And I'm
Okay.
standing far enough away. I can't see his name. So,
Oh, you can't do it on your phone.
nope.
Okay, not with YouTube Live. Gotcha. Okay, so my first, the first question I've got is from Chad, and Chad says, "I transferred my design via sticker label backing, so we use that now. We did a. Actually, I'm going to show you something here in a minute. A while back, I did a comparison of using a label backer compared to the freezer paper, and the label backer, I'll show you in a minute, actually worked out really well. So should I spray sanding sealer on the wood or a clear coat so the design does not smudge away when routing? Because when I start routing and I need to remove sawdust from the wood, I use a brush and it takes away some of the design. or is that why you use air? I use air just because I like using air and not necessarily a brush to get rid of the sawdust. It doesn't really have much to do.
From Paris, his name is Chuck, and it's his first time watching.
Hey Chuck, congratulations. Thanks for tuning in, man. We're glad you're here. Hope
Is that Chuck from Paris?
from Paris, Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Yeah. Hope this is useful for you, Chuck. If you have any questions, you know, you can email me. Or you can ask here. So anyway, so he was asking if he should spray something over the design after he does his transfer. Now, normally I don't do that. The times that I definitely need to do it is when I am carving through resin. That's when I find that it smudges really easily. So on video 527, the recently one that I did was video 527 when I was doing that nativity scene, the Christmas giveaway that we did. And I definitely showed on that 527 the clear that I sprayed on there. I didn't bring a can of that in. Anyway, so this is interesting. So this is the experiment that I did a while back.
Turn it, no, the other way. Yeah, this is glaring right on it.
This is an experiment that I did a while back. And this is labeled backer, stock, and this is a freezer paper. And I just went, I just assumed it was dry, and I just went and did that, and it came right off. And I did this weeks ago, maybe a month ago, I don't know, a while back. But would I need to put that on there just for carving? You know, when my hands are rubbing across there, it probably won't come off. But if you want to put a clear on it, I don't think it's a bad idea. I just normally don't do that unless for sure if I'm carving resin like I did. I carved resin in several times, and definitely I put it on there. But it's not a bad idea just to throw some clear on there. I wouldn't necessarily use sanding sealer. That's maybe a little pricey. You can just throw some clear spray on there and it will seal it in. But the one thing that you do have to remember, anything that you spray on there, like the spray to seal in the black, in order to be able to do the sand or the staining, anything that you add on there, you're going to be sanding it off. Or if you're doing it the way I do it, you're going to be sanding it off. So that's a little more stuff that could load up on your disc. So you have your disc or your belt. So you have to kind of weigh that, whether that's worth your time or not. If it's really tiny detail, then maybe you would want to put spray on there so you don't smudge any little tiny detail. If it's bigger letters or something, maybe you wouldn't want to put it on there. But anyway, that was kind of my take on it. You know, you'd have to kind of play around with it and decide. I normally don't, but again, it doesn't hurt anything.
Mike Considine wants to know where you get your freezer paper.
Amazon, C. Jenkins. It's in our Amazon store, Mike. If you need
Somebody asked how to find the Amazon store. It is in the link down below all of our videos. There's a link to the Amazon store.
Yeah, and it's actually there's a link to it on the website. If you go to makeawoodsign.com, scroll down. For you, it'd be over here on the left. You'll see a link to the Amazon store right down there underneath our pictures on the left-hand side. So the link is there as well.
You just start doing thumbs up.
Okay, so Vicky says it's time to remind you, thumbs up, please. Give us some thumbs up and likes and stuff like that, please. We appreciate it. Anyway, that is, that's pretty much my first one. You're up.
Okay. We've had a couple of requests recently for larger base plates. Now, this is a base plate that I designed that we make for like 10 or 11 different palm routers. And most of you, if you've watched Eric carve, you know what this is. Well, we've had a few people that ask us about making a larger one. Now this is almost 12 inches square. It's 11.7, something like 11.7 square, which is about 11 3/4. And because of the way that I designed this, one, this configuration, the center hole in this configuration, including the lettering, is in a file on my computer. That means all I have to do, I change the hole for the handles a little bit. I take them out to the edge, but all of this configuration in here is the same as if it were on a small one. And also on this one, you can, we don't have it on the website. So if you want to order a bigger one for your palm router, or any other router for that matter, but especially for your palm router, which I have the configuration for, you have to call Vicky. We don't have it on the website yet. We will eventually have it on the website, but we'll need to put each one on the website. Or if you just want to order a blank, then you would get it just with this hole in the center, and maybe this made in the USA, but no other identification. And with the blank, I give you what's called a centering jig. You just put this in your router, and you would center your router housing, and then you could turn it over. Once it's done, take this paper off and drill for the correct location for the holes, so you can mount any router. So any router can be put on this. If you are blank, you get the centering jig. Otherwise, the hole that I put in there will fit the router that you ordered for. So that's
Okay, so and I'll kind of jump in here.
yeah.
if that's
Go
okay.
ahead, son.
So we also have bigger a bigger version of this at 7x10. This is 5x7, I think, and the bigger version for full size routers are 7x10. This is 25. The big 7x10s are 35. This one is 50. So this is $50 plus shipping and handling. Why you would use this? It's fairly obvious, and that's the reason that people have requested these, is because they're making big signs, and so they don't want this to fall down in carving that they've done, and this becomes easier. And I've actually played with it a little bit, and it works really well. So for doing big signs, if you've got a big massive sign, this actually works really well.
Price again?
Yeah, I've made a couple
$50.
of these, and had a couple of requests for them. Had a couple of questions about whether or not I would do them. So just wanted to let you know that, yeah, I will do them, and they are available, but you need to call Vicky to order it, because I don't have it on the website yet. I don't have it on Amazon or eBay anyplace. So it's not listed. So if you want to order one for $50 plus $8 shipping, you'd have to call Vicky to order it. So that's all I wanted to say.
Well, the other thing that we talked about the other day, that this does have an advantage. If you have, if you're doing a big sign and you've got a straight line to do, you talked about this, you could set up a straight edge and use it that way, and be able to kind of, use a straight edge, clamp down if you've got some long lines,
yeah, you can
some
just
long straight lines.
have a couple of boards in the right position, take your router, then if you got a board along here, you can just push that along,
Yeah.
so
So
you get
that-
a straight line.
That's one advantage to it. So remembering that we have, I think we've got something around 15 different base plates that we make currently. So any of those we can drill in the big base plate, if that's what you want. If we don't, so you can see which ones we have by going to our.
Jeff Van Sickler says, but wait, there's more. Order now and you can receive a Chico stick. We've moved past Chico sticks.
Now I don't know what we're shipping again.
Oh, that's funny.
Chico stick.
So, So anyway, any base, if you want to know what base plates we have, go to the website, click on, that's makeawoodsign.com, click on the acrylic base plates, and you'll see all the ones that we have. And any of those, we can make the big ones, not we, Dad can make the big one to fit those routers. If you have something that's odd that we don't currently have a base plate for, like a Milwaukee or a Craftsman or a Skill or something like that, then you want a blank one, and then you can just drill your own mounting holes.
I can't see the comments. They're coming so fast.
Oh.
But I've got questions if you.
Okay. Yeah.
Tracy Detweiler says, Eric, I see that you use paste wax now. Do you like it better than the silicone
Much
spray?
better, Tracy. Much better. Yes. Yeah, it lasts longer. It's cheaper. It goes on better. It less chance of transfer over to the board, whereas the silicone spray, you know, sometimes that would get kind of gummy. I love the paste wax. Yeah.
Jason Harrison says, I've made a straight edge on the side of the base plate I got from you.
Good.
Tessa wants to know if you can make a smaller one that's square.
Yes, I can. I just let me know what you want it for, and I'll
What
be glad to
size?
make one for you.
What size? Yeah.
Jacob Mergens. Sorry, Jacob, I know I said that wrong. Hello from Nebraska. First time catching the live video. We had a blizzard today. Hope it's warmer there. It was like, what, 68
It
today?
was a nice day.
It was a nice day, except for the
wind
wind.
was blowing most of the day, but it was a pretty nice day.
Jim Jameson says hello from Scotland.
Hi, Jim. Thanks for watching, guys.
Let's see. Matt Bay says, can you make one that curves like a whiskey barrel? And then Parley says, if you drink the whiskey before you carve it, it'll curve.
I could make them, literally, I could make them because of Corel Draw, the program that I use in my laser. I could make them almost any shape.
Although that would be about the
That's-
maximum size
Well,
one
this
direction.
would be the maximum size, but see, I buy this acrylic, this quarter-inch acrylic, I buy it in 12 by 24 pieces. So theoretically, I could make one 12 by 24. Whether or not that would have any use, I'm not sure, but I could put that configuration in the center of a 12 by 24, and you could have a plate that's 12 by 24. Why you would want it, I'm not quite sure, but it could be done, yes.
Oh, David, I wrote that down. I've got to research that and check that thing out.
What's that?
It's a
Something.
program. So we need more thumbs up, guys, if you want me to read the question.
Okay, do you want me to do my second
I need
one?
more, give more thumbs up.
Come on, guys. Oops, it's backwards.
Want to see my scar?
Oh,
No.
yeah, they want to see your scar. You've already, now you're in there. Go ahead, show your scar.
Can you see my scar?
No.
You have to turn a little bit more to your right. There it is.
See, I got like 22 stitches there.
Yeah.
Or just a little
Ta-
skin.
table saw again?
Yeah, I just.
He was going for the
down
throat,
that
yeah.
edge.
Going for the throat.
No, I was had a little skin cancer there and went in and had them slash it off.
Anyway, yeah, they did it with a chainsaw.
Yeah, it looked like they did
Jacob
it with
says,
a
been
chain.
researching heat transfer and using the label stock as a recent video. Have you all ever used a full 8.5 by 11 label and stuck it to the board as you would use a 77 adhesive to glue it on? So have you used a full sheet and stuck it on the
And then
board?
carved through it. The only time I would ever stick it on the board is if I'm planning on carving through the paper. And I've done that many times, but I wouldn't necessarily use label stock for that. The label stock is good to use if you're doing a rub-on transfer, and then there's no reason for the paper after that because you already have the transfer there. So yeah, I'm not sure. I wouldn't use the label stock and carve through it. I would just use regular 20-pound printer paper.
Frank said, would be messy to get it off after carving. No way, Jose.
Yeah, and if you're going to do that, anything that you're going to stick to your board, almost, if you want it to come off eventually, put your painter's tape down first. Then put your, if I wanted to stick this to this board, I would cover this thing with painter's tape wherever this is going to go. Put my spray adhesive on here. Then I stick it down.
Same way with the label stock, with the peel off label.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just clarifying.
Yep.
And there's one thing that I just happen to think of too. We haven't discussed it for a long time, but if you have or have access to an opaque projector, you can take something the size of a postage stamp and blow it up into whatever size you want. And you can literally follow that line with a pencil from a projector and do your layout that way. I did that 50 years ago when I first started. I used to do that quite a bit. I would take something, a small picture, blow it up into something 8 by 10 foot, and it'll do it. But we don't discuss it much because we don't do it anymore, but it can still be
But
done.
there are great projectors out there now that make our old opaque look really antique.
That's what I used to do Rachel's mural on her wall when she was a
Right.
baby.
But
Right.
now they have electronic ones that
Yeah,
are
we don't-
really good. The
Okay,
problem with the opaque projector is when you take a small picture and you blow it up, it becomes really fuzzy.
All right,
You know.
you've been given some direction. Quit playing with the thumbs up before it.
Was that from?
Uh-huh.
I got a spare, Stephen. I got a spare. Yeah, all right, I'll put the thumb down.
Jeff Van Sickler says that's funny. He said he just looked at his projector today.
Yeah, projector is a great way to get the.
Yeah, they really,
That's
we don't talk
what
about it much because we don't do it, but they really are a good way to get
We
a
gotta do
picture
this.
onto a board.
All right.
All right, guys, we're gonna do the trivia. I want to know if everybody can hear. I'm sure you can
I
because
can.
you don't count.
Oh,
Welcome to my world.
yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Says I can't count.
All right. Okay, so this first question is for the girls. Boys, do not answer this question. First question for the girls.
Now, it says on there guys and gals, so this first one is for the gals.
Yes, same as the girl, a gal. Yes.
I got a splinter from
No, you can't play, Nat Monet, because you probably know the answer. Oh,
She might.
Is that Renee on there?
She
She
play.
just
I got
came
your
on.
card today, darling, thank you.
all right, so girls, if Bull was here, he might.
Something funny.
All right.
So I was just gonna say something funny about her, the card she sent me on the return address. It says Renee Manning, and then over to one side it says, and Steve. Like, you know,
He was an
just going
afterthought.
along for the ride.
All right, girls, here's the question. President Kennedy is the first most visited grave in Arlington Cemetery. Who is the second most visited grave in Arlington Cemetery? Girls, this is for you. President Kennedy is the first most visited grave in Arlington. Who is the second most visited grave in Arlington Cemetery? Ooh, I hear the Googles typing.
Yeah, Google figures.
Nope. Frank, you're not a girl. This is the girls' question.
Did Frank answer?
Frank answered. It's not right, but
Oh. Frank was in touch with his feminine side for a minute.
yeah. All right, girls. Who is the second most visited grave in Arlington Cemetery? I see nothing.
Wow.
I see no answers.
Come on, ladies. You gotta answer faster
Nope.
than the guys.
Charlie says, one time I know the answer and I'm not a girl.
I would imagine Charlie
Oh,
does know
Steve, you're not supposed to answer the question.
Nobody listens to directions.
No. I see no ladies answering, only guys. Guys, this question is not for you. Nope, she's wrong, Donald. That's not correct. Tessa, you are correct. Audie Murphy.
So Tessa got it.
Tessa got it.
Did she steal the answer from Steven?
Probably, that's all right. Todd Schultz says, dress up as a girl, then maybe you could count as one.
All right, Audie Murphy. So
If you had said, I identify as a girl, that might have been different, but you didn't.
All right, Tessa on here. Not like you will forget that. But
Not like she will let me forget.
yes. All right. Tessa,
Okay.
You got $25 on the books. Here comes the guy question, so all you women, listen up.
Me and my husband use the same account. Can he answer for the boys? Yes, as long as you say it's from your husband or his name or something. That's not a problem. All right, boys, here's your question. Girls, please don't answer.
They'll pay attention.
I know. In what town does every resident live in the same building? In what town does every resident live in the same building?
Is this town in the USA? Or any place in the... Okay. All right, never mind.
Nope. Parley, that's not correct. Nat Monet, you're a girl. You should have answered the other one. Nope. Nope. Oh, Troy Figgins, Whittier, Alaska.
Ooh.
Troy Figgins. Figgins.
I think he's a first-time winner.
I think so. All right, guys.
Troy.
Nat Monet, you can play. You just can't answer the voice question. Well, I was...
Figgins?
Yes, that was a boy question, Renee. That wasn't a girl question.
Do you have Troy's information? Or do you
I got
know?
it. He's one of our
Okay.
customers,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, cool. There's that. I think I'll save my second question for later since
Yeah,
for
we're
a different
running
video,
late.
Since it's getting late. So we have a couple announcements. Tomorrow's video. Normally, Saturday morning live. Vicki and I go live 9 a.m. What? Oh, now
It's
you're
picking
telling me-
that up. Just
Okay. So normally Saturday morning 9 a.m. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow morning on Facebook, Vicki and I will be live 8 a.m. Mountain Time. So what? That's on the east. In the east, that would be 10. In the west, that would be 7. Right? Yeah, an hour earlier. Yeah. Because we're on Mountain Time this time of year. So 8 a.m. tomorrow on Facebook. I will make an announcement on Facebook at 7, an hour early, just like always. And tomorrow's really special. You guys, especially if you're animal lovers, you definitely want to tune in. We're doing something different that we've never done before, and it's going to be cool.
Yeah.
I think you guys are really going to like it. So we'll talk about several things, but the main thing that we're going to be doing is, I think, really neat. I think you guys are going to like it. So 8 a.m. Mountain Time tomorrow morning. So Sunday, the third
yes, Charlie, I ordered them. I'll let you know when they're in.
third and final senior moment with Dad and Ryan, where we were doing the 3 generations around the table. That'll be on Sunday. And then we got some really cool videos coming up for you next week. So
Jeff Van Sickler said he adopted a husky yesterday.
oh my gosh, those dogs are so cool looking.
Renee says that Whittier's about an hour from her house.
Really, I assumed it was way up on the slope.
Yeah, me too.
Whittier's only about an hour. Huh. I'll be darned.
Andy Littleton says happy early birthday.
Yeah, that'll be on Sunday. That's my birthday.
Yeah, that's right. And that's cool because they'll see the senior moment.
Right.
On your birthday.
All right,
Yeah.
we need to wrap it
Really.
up.
All right, that is it, boys and girls. We're out of here. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope you guys can join us tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Mountain Time.
Arizona time.
What's a res puppy? REZ?
Who is it?
Doug Powell says he has 7 res puppies.
He and his wife. I know this. I can answer this. I know this. He and his wife. They rescue dogs from Indian reservations.
Oh,
They
okay, so
literally
res.
go on the reservations, and they rescue dogs from the Indian reservations.
Oh.
Yeah, he runs he and his wife I think they've been doing that for quite a while. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, Doug is sending.
Save them dogs from the cooking pots.
I don't know. I don't
All
know
right.
what the what it is on there. I don't know. But anyway, that's what they do. They rescue dogs from the reservations.
All right, say goodnight,
Okay,
Gracie.
you guys, that is it. We are out. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Thanks again so much. And if you have any questions at all, please email me directly. Don't send me a message through Facebook. I miss a lot of those messages. Please email me directly, eric@makeawoodsign.com.
Jason Harrison says you're going to need a new bearing in that spinner.
Yeah, it feels like it's getting rough.
It's getting loud, yes.
I need to oil it up.
All right, guys.
machine
See you in the
oil.
morning. Remember, 8 o'clock,
8 o'clock,
not 9.
Arizona time, Mountain time. Have a great weekend, everyone. We love you.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.